What's going on, guys? It's Luke Mindpower here at the Shaolin Temple in Kunming. I'm here with one of our younger students. He is an amazing person. I'm blessed to share this journey with him. His name is Sam. Sam, how old are you? Where are you from? And why did you come to the Shaolin Temple?
I'm 19. I'm half English, half Chinese.
Cool.
And I came to the Shaolin Temple to learn a bit more about my heritage, more about my culture. Having grown up in a sort of having a Western upbringing.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I live in Manchester.
So you're from England.
Yeah.
So you've lived most of your life in England?
Been around from different places,
Okay.
but generally, yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome, man. And so how much has your life changed now, or the way that you think about yourself, your confidence, because you've been here at the Shaolin? How long have you been here now for?
A bit over 4 months.
4 months, wow. So how much has your life changed since you've been here for 4 months? Like, what have you learnt about yourself?
I mean, the discipline. I've learned a lot of discipline here. It definitely it takes a lot to wake up every day at like before 7 o'clock, like to you know get to line up, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, it really
Is it
does
annoying?
Though. Yeah,
It's annoying.
it's annoying. It's annoying. But the thing is, you every single day you're doing the exact same thing, and that sort of builds character, you know.
Yeah.
Also, the training is hard. I mean, you have the choice to kind of slack off, you know. You can do whatever the fuck you want, right?
Absolutely.
But to go in every day and to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go train like all day, like 7 hours. Yeah. I mean I think that takes a lot, you know. And I'm proud to say that I have had the discipline to go through that.
Absolutely, that's pretty amazing, man. You know, it's definitely not something that I find too challenging, but it's something that definitely getting up in the morning. Like, I enjoy getting up early at 6 and going into the tea room and seeing Pete and David and having some oats and coffee. I enjoy that, getting up out of bed. But yeah, there is that moment where you know, I'm getting it from you where you're just like, oh, fuck, I don't want to get up. You know, and I think about being at home and about my schedule, because I know Shifu was talking to us about how when we leave this place, it's very important to have a schedule.
Yeah.
You know, have a plan of what you're going to do, what you're going to execute every single day. Otherwise, you just get lost, right? And so this is definitely teaching you the discipline of, you know, progression, growth, learning more about yourself, doing things that you're uncomfortable with or that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll tell you what. Like when I was still in school, I would show up to half the days.
Really?
Like, I would either show up really, really late, or I wouldn't show up at all.
Wow.
Because I was just lying around in bed.
No way.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm literally serious.
Is that because you don't like school, or like how are you academically?
There were a lot of things going on.
Frustrated? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think I was battling a bit of kind of mental illness, I guess, and also I had some problems with school as well.
Yeah.
And,
was that people problems, or was it just yourself not being motivated?
It was myself, really.
Yeah.
And I turned to a lot of like quick pleasure kind of stuff to keep my mind off how bad I was doing, how bad I really was doing. And
smoking weed.
Yeah, that may have been part of it. Yeah.
That's all right. I used to smoke weed.
But like coming over here and having this discipline instilled in me, that's definitely been beneficial.
Absolutely, yeah, man. It's you know, it's all part of the experience, and I think that's just one aspect. You know, I think there's many other things that you know, that allow you to kind of discover about yourself. How do you feel about your own confidence within yourself now, because you've been here for 4 months? Has that grown? Were you even aware of it? Did you want more confidence?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like because we do a lot of like performance based training, right? And I feel like me going up in front of other people to perform a skill of mine, I feel like like before I would have been like terrified.
Yeah.
Now it's just like a regular thing. You know?
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, and that's definitely something that I, as I talk about being a speaker, standing up in front of people, being afraid of it, all that kind of stuff, and I didn't even realize the impact that this experience would have on me and my confidence of getting up on stage and performing a certain kung fu form or doing the dragon or the flags. And I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it does, man. Like
Absolutely.
standing up in front of people and performing. I remember, I think it was Julie, another student. She's from Sydney, Australia, and she was here. And her first day, she had to perform a Wing Chun form in front of the abbot, the Grandmaster Abbot, and some other dignitaries from the Shaolin Temple. And it was the first day, and she said, I thought that I was coming to the Shaolin Temple to learn kung fu. This is more like the Shaolin Temple of performing arts. Right?
Yeah, it is quite sort of different than what you'd expect. A lot of things like I didn't think we'd have a dragon in here.
No, I know. I didn't think so either.
Like, what is that about?
Yeah, and congratulations, man, because I got sick and I was doing the dragon. I took Sasha's place, holding the head, and then I got sick, and Sam took my place. So congratulations, man, on doing that, because
that was a big moment for me.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
Really appreciate it.
I was number 2, so that's all right. I'll take that. But yeah, man, congratulations on doing that, because that's a kind of, you're a leader, right?
Yeah.
You're leading the dragon, which is powerful, So congratulations. But all in all, at the moment, this experience for me, I'm sure for Sam, as you've mentioned, is a powerful experience. Changes your life, changes the way you think, feel. You're more grateful. You get more disciplined, understand yourself better. You learn a lot from Shifu and his wisdom and all that kind of stuff. But at the moment, we're dealing with this epidemic or this virus that's from the Wuhan province, I think, in China. Is it Hubei? Hubei, and Wuhan's the city. But we're in Kunming and we're locked in the Shaolin Temple as well, and we're only allowed to go out to the other temple to eat 3 times a day. How much is this experience of being in this lockdown affecting you in a positive way or in a negative way, or is it not affecting you at all? How do you feel?
Oh, it definitely affects me, but one of the things I've learned here is that you should just things come and go, and sometimes stuff doesn't line up the way you'd like it to, and you just have to accept it. And I'd love to go outside and eat,
Oh yeah, we always meet. We were always meeting at the Japanese restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Then we started meeting at the chicken shop,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, this is what I'm talking about.
No.
And now we don't have that luxury. So
yeah, it does suck. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't let it get me down too much.
Yeah.
Because
there's nothing you can do about it.
yeah, it's just how it is. If it really bothers you that much, you can just go home, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like you can take the easy route and just go, well, screw this stuff.
Exactly.
I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
But how much is it building you as a person? The fact that you're continuously taken out of the comfortableness of what you think you're going to be able to do.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I think that's where, like Bruce Lee says, be water. Be formless, be shapeless, right? Whenever you're able to adapt to any kind of situation, and you're having an open mind, because most people, if you've got a closed mind, then every time something negative happens, you're just going to react to it and get angry, right?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so this is definitely teaching you to go, well, hang on a second, man, I can't do shit about this situation. I don't want to leave, so I'm going to have to kind of just go with it.
Yeah, and there will be tough times in your life, and you just have to kind of
Never give up.
Yeah, because like you were saying, you want to get through this, and just taking the easy way out is just not an option. It's just no one wants to do that.
Nah. This is just all this learning has taught me so much about life, about repetition. And it's like in that repetition of learning the Kung Fu form and then getting it and then understanding it and then, being able to perform it, it grows confidence in yourself.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I spent 2 months on that staff form. Yeah.
And,
I spent a lot of time on that staff form.
And how did it feel performing that form on the stage?
Oh, I felt really good.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I mean, to feel that, like, to feel that I actually, like, I performed it and actually looks good, like, because for, like, the first, like, month and a half of me doing that, it looked shit, like, it was awful, like, but going up there and knowing I achieved something, I achieved, like, I am good enough at this form that the shippers trust me.
Allow you to do it.
Yeah, trust me to not, screw this up in front of everyone, like that means something to me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome, man. I really, I know my time is limited here, and that's one thing that I started learning, and I hope I can. I know you said 2 months, but I hope I can learn it before I leave.
I hope you can.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just finishing up, Sam. I see you a lot. Even, you said you want to learn more about Chinese culture. You're also writing in Chinese as well. Is there that much of a desire within you that you're actually, instead of watching a movie, instead of just chilling out and not putting in the effort, you're actually sitting at the table in the tea room, sometimes I see you, and you're actually writing in Chinese and you're trying to learn. And there's definitely has to be a desire or a will within you to want to do that. What is that?
I mean, it's just getting in touch with my roots, and it's like, I lived in Hong Kong until I was like 5, so I have like the basis for the language, so like, I don't want it to go to waste, you know what I mean? Like,
I've had Polish heritage, and my parents sent me to Polish school in Australia, and I learned what I learned, but I'm not fluent, and I still connected so much with being Polish growing up, but I never get the Polish book or something and learn the words better or put my own effort into being a better speaker in Polish. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to understand you and what you're doing. Because you're really embracing the energy. You're really embracing the culture here, and it's really inspiring to see, man.
Well, it's also just I want to be able to speak to Shifu, like have like meaningful conversations with him, like because he has a lot to say.
Absolutely. So how much do you actually understand when he speaks? How much do you understand now? Like 50%?
When he speaks in front of anyone, it's generally simpler Chinese, maybe like 80-90%.
Okay.
But like when he's speaking to other like native Chinese speakers, it's very, very difficult to understand. So like maybe about 30-40%.
Yeah, mate. Wow. So how much longer do you want to stay here at the temple?
Well, I should be here another month and a half, which will make me
5.
Which will make it 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and after that, I'd probably come back, just to kind of brush up on some stuff. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.